Okay. You do it again. All right. This is the Speaker of the House episode. Which episode is this, Steph?
Number 3.
Episode 3. Speaker of the House. And who's the Speaker of the House, Steph? No, it's Stephanie. It's definitely Stephanie.
Maybe.
No, I don't think so, baby. There's no question. So, I'm Greg McIntyre, lawyer Greg with McIntyre Elder Law, helping seniors protect their assets and legacies. And this is my lovely wife,
Stephanie.
Stephanis over here. I like your garb.
Yeah.
It's
Native
pretty. It's
American
pretty.
design. Not really.
No?
No.
I think it looks nice.
It's fun.
It is fun. Aren't you part Indian anyway?
Yes.
Like what?
I don't know.
It's what you always
That's
say?
what my grandmother says.
What your grandmother says? Okay. So anyway.
So
Which part?
stop.
Okay. So we're going to talk about what's our title today, Stephanie?
Our title is Commitment. You can't take away my notes. It's not fair. You can't take away.
We're going to do an 80s show, okay? We're going to do an 80s show, which is because last night, and I'll throw up a graphic on the edited show, but last night we dressed up like people in the 80s, okay? Because we had an 80s murder mystery dinner that we went to. Oh, I look good in the 80s tracksuit. Look at the hair. Looks like my 7th grade girlfriend. Nice hair, Steph. What do you think?
Big hair.
And your 80s rocker boyfriend.
Yes.
Which is always fun for the local boys and girls clubs and benefits.
Super fun.
I'm on the board there, and I'm very humble to be on the board there. Proud to be a part of that. It's a great organization. It was a Girls Club of America and goes to help a lot of kids who need the help. So
It's a good thing.
it is a good thing. It is a good thing. So we're going to do an 80s show. 80s was the age of temptation, right?
I guess.
Yeah?
I was a baby.
You weren't coking it up in the 80s?
No.
No, you weren't? Okay, me either.
I was 10 and under in the 80s.
I was 15 and under in the 80s, okay?
16.
15. That's more than 75, yo.
Alright.
Anyway, so yeah, the age of temptation versus commitment. So,
Alright.
how do you stay committed in a world of constant temptation? That's the real question. And Stephanie and I have been married for about 45 years.
47.
47 years. It feels like 50 to me. No, I'm just kidding.
Today.
I've had a good day today. I had a good day with you today.
Good.
I think that's part of commitment.
Yes.
Is our Sunday afternoon naps.
Shut up.
And by naps, I mean hanging out. Taking a nap.
Stop.
Huh?
Stop.
So anyway, there is a world of constant temptation out there. Especially if you're working, you're trying to support your family, and you're always...
I'm sorry, our child is hanging a wind chime outside the window.
They're outside the window on the other side.
Sorry.
So anyway,
Sidetrack.
in a constant world of temptation, how do you stay committed to your relationship? How do you do it, Stephanie?
You just...
Especially with a professional, how about that? Or with an attorney, right?
You just have to make a constant conscious effort to stay... Sorry. To stay committed and to not put yourself in tempting situations. Where's the goat? The goat? Did you say where's the goat? A coat in your closet upstairs. Okay.
It's our 11-year-old. So, without distraction, there are all kinds of distractions out there.
Constant.
So what about television? Isn't television one of the biggest distractions that you have out there?
For other people, not for us. We're not big TV watchers. I never watch TV. I mean, rarely, unless it's something important like a debate or the Macy's Day Parade or Saturday Night Live. Other than that, I never watch TV.
I rarely watch TV either. If I do watch television, it's definitely
In bed.
in bed. No. Do I watch television in bed?
Yes, all the time.
But it's I mean, usually I pick and choose the shows I watch. I cannot imagine how I would watch TV like I used to, just waiting for the show to come on at a certain time whenever the channel wanted to show it
Your
to me.
shows.
Yeah.
Watch your programs.
Yeah, I gotta pick my programs, but I've gotta pick when I want to watch them. Okay. You look good, Tuck. Have fun out there riding your bike, man. So what about work? You think work's a temptation?
Yes.
Like for you or for me? For both?
No, not for me. I stay at home.
Well, but your work is home, right?
Just saying, I'm tempted to take time away from everybody to put away groceries or fold laundry and such.
Well, for me, I'm thinking, okay, I can work all the time.
Sure.
And I'll start feeling guilty. Like work-life balance to me has never been a real thing.
Never.
So I'll work until I start feeling guilty about home or miss you guys. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep somewhat of a regular
The
schedule.
whole fire's burning.
You got to keep the home fires burning. That's true. That's true. I mean, I think that you can run over.
I love Jim from the 80s.
I think you can lose our relationship and not pay attention to our relationship and sometimes because of the kids or something else. Hey, Mavs, go play. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
I don't know.
So I think that you can pay too much attention to family sometime and not focus on our relationship, don't you?
Sure.
And what I mean is you're hanging out with the kids, you're doing whatever needs to be done, and you forget that you like why you fell in love and why you're together.
Right.
No. Go play. Seriously. I'll be with you in a little bit. It's her daughter Madison, who I took to get her nails done yesterday, get a manicure and a pedicure. So what else?
Working through dinner. Oh wait, no, oh yeah. Working through
So
dinner.
when you go out, will you lock that door when you go out?
He can't lock it and go out of it.
Yeah, you can. There you go. Thank you, man.
Can I go to the coffee shop or leave?
We're live right now, Tuck.
Cool.
Okay? If you'll go out and lock that door, okay? Yes, you can go to the coffee shop. I'll catch up with you in a little bit. All right.
What's coffee shop?
I don't know. I'll go to both.
Alright.
I'll figure it out if he needs it. He's probably got his money with him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
That's our 11-year-old Tucker, who literally rides his bike all over town, anywhere he wants to go, all the time. So not a helicopter parent with him. So I like to say a family who eats together stays together.
Okay.
Okay? I love that saying. Do we try to eat together?
Yes, as much as possible. And I realize everybody can't do that all the time. I mean, people have after-school commitments and evening commitments, and it's hard to do every day. But you have to make some effort, I think, at least for us. You have to make some effort.
Well, every Wednesday night we go to church and do that, right?
Right. You do. And usually Monday, Tuesday, Thursday at least, we sit down around the table together and some on Saturday.
And Wednesday because we're at church doing that, eating.
Right.
But on Saturday night, it's time for you and me,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant by family can even be a distraction, right?
Right.
So family sometimes can even be the distraction
Mm-hmm.
because you forget to take time out for each other. For me, it's important to remember why I liked you in the first place. I'm serious.
Like you forgot? Maybe?
I think people do forget. Absolutely.
Really? I just can't even deal with her today.
All right, let me take her out.
She's a distraction.
She is.
She just wants
Come
to
here.
be on the camera. Let her say hi for 2 seconds.
All right, go say hi.
Get it out of your system.
Hi.
That's Madison.
Okay. No, she's good.
Alright, go play with your sister.
Go ride your bike.
I'm going out here.
Put your coat on.
Inside.
This is, what you call dead air silence.
Well, you can talk to her.
I can.
Of course.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, I mean, I just think, yes, I think people all the time forget why they fell in love with each other.
Why'd you fall in love with me?
Because you're beautiful,
That's the right answer.
smart,
Yes.
and I loved everything about it. I could not get enough of you. I could not get enough.
That is not what I thought you were gonna say, but you did a good job. Thank you.
I mean, I was straight up addicted to you when I met you.
Oh,
For a long time.
for like 3 weeks.
I mean, I still am. We've been married, what, 16 years?
Mm-hmm.
We have 6 children.
Yes.
A 15-year-old Jordan, 11-year-old Tucker, 8-year-old Savannah, 5-year-old Madison, 4-year-old Alex, and 23-month-old, almost, 22-and-a-half-month-old Kate.
Right.
Right?
So soon we'll have 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, and 16.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyway,
Ooh.
that to me can take a toll on a relationship
It's crazy.
because it takes a lot of time and maintenance. It takes a lot of hard work.
It takes a
Whoever's
lot
bringing home the
of
money.
patience.
It takes a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And it takes, and there's all kind of temptation out there. I mean, I could bail right now and go, and people do all the time. People get divorced. I think especially in a stressful relationship, like, or a stressful business, like being an attorney or a high pressure professional. I think that's hard. And you bring it home with you.
Right.
There's other temptations like work, TV, women, maybe men for you. I'm just saying, those are temptations that people deal with, right?
Yes.
But that's not something I care about at this point because I'm just very in love with you.
Oh.
I'm serious. But I mean, it takes work. What? I mean, do you not think it takes work?
Sure.
I know it takes work for me. It means with my spouse, with Steph, I set aside one night a week that I started doing, and it was hard for her to do it, so I just took the reins and started doing it. I would schedule a place for us to go eat. I'd make reservations in the nearest, largest city, like Charlotte. We'll just head on into the city, and we'll go eat there and try to plan some other activity along with that. I'd line up a babysitter. And now Steph gets more involved and starts doing that stuff.
How does it work when I plan date night though? Talk about my date
Dude,
night.
all right. So, I mean, I'll go to a nice restaurant and then go to like some dessert place and coffee shop afterwards where we can hang out or go to a movie. Like there's places where you can eat and have a movie. There's like really nice movie theaters. Those are fun. We did that. So straight out of Compton, which is awesome, by the way.
Really good.
Best movie I've seen in a while. And Steph plans date night. We went out last Saturday night.
Friday.
Not yesterday, which was
It was last
Saturday.
Friday. Saturday.
Last Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Saturday was Halloween. I had fun on Halloween with you too,
Mm-hmm.
by the way, with the kids also. But we'll make sure we leave the kids behind because we want to be together and remember
On
why we
date
love each other
night,
in
not
the first place.
Halloween.
Not Halloween. But date night, Friday night was Food Truck Friday at a small little kind of metro area in Charlotte, and so we went and hung out and just ate food truck food. We ended up eating in the car because it was cold outside.
And you were so hating.
I was mad about it at first. I mean, I wasn't mad about it.
I was so
I just wasn't
excited. I
loving
was like, food trucks, how fun. We can have a variety
Right.
of different types.
Because it looks romantic on TV, maybe.
It was not romantic at all. But
No.
the food, my food was really good.
My food was okay.
It wasn't like sitting in the grass with your dog playing frisbee. It was cold. It was a dirt lot, pretty much, and I forgot chairs.
Yeah, so we went and sat in the car. But in the end, we spent a lot of time hanging out in the car together, eating together, and just, I mean, that's still important too. And I love you. And we came home and had a good time that night. I mean, just kind of hanging out together. You know what I mean? Taking naps.
No. No. I think I fell asleep.
Oh, did you?
I don't know.
You're getting so old.
Whatever.
But it's just important to take time out for each other to keep doing that. So, what about, I think the eating thing is so important. I'm like the Waltons or something. I like to pray before we eat every meal when we're together because it teaches our kids something good and it gets us all centered and humble and remembering what we're thankful for, no matter what's going on. And I think all these, for me, these are all reset buttons in my life. The going out with you, remembering who we are, still maintaining the relationship, and
You know what I didn't think about?
what?
You should want to see that, and then if anybody periscopes you, you can answer the questions.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, if you pull it up on Periscope,
Mm-hmm.
put the mute on. What about
It's locked. You have to unlock it.
what about fighting? I don't know if that's temptation. I don't know. You got to have a way to work things
Well,
out.
it's tempting to fight sometimes
It is tempting to fight.
when you're angry.
Yes, you can have it.
When you get on nerves.
Do I never get on the nerves. What do you mean?
Never.
So what were you wanting to do? Put it on Periscope so you could see?
Mm-hmm.
I think even if you fight, I think you're always going to fight. We fought a million times.
Today.
1,000,001. No, we've only really fought one time today. She always fights me before we do these. We've only fought once today. But before that, we took a nap, hung out. Sunday afternoon naps are good too for mom and dad.
You have to stop. You have to stop. How do I get the sound off?
I think you turn down the sound of your phone.
Electronics.
Okay. So if you got a question for us, Steph has it up on Periscope too, so we'd be glad to answer your questions if you have any. I think fighting is healthy. I really do. Because sometimes you make me so mad that I could shoot fire out of my eyes.
I'm probably the most laid back, kind, humble, sweet person you've ever met. So yeah.
And I love you.
Yeah.
I do.
I love you too.
And yes, and I agree. You are a lovely person. And sometimes you make me so mad that I want to throw you out the window or something. Even though we live on the first
I was
floor.
gonna say,
You wouldn't have fun fault.
we got about
Wouldn't
6
hurt you.
inches to the ground behind us here.
I never make you mad, do I?
No, never.
Never?
Yes, all the time.
All the time?
All the time, every few hours.
Every few hours. But the only way you can deal with that is to.
Just,
Okay, so how do you get through that? That's the
you
thing.
just accept.
Plus, dude, sometimes I'll come home and I'm in the raunchiest mood. More when I used to do more litigation. Okay, but I would be in the.
Actually, I think it's maybe the wrong word for that.
Okay.
Your mood. We use a good Southern word, ornery.
Ornery? I'd be ornery.
It's a good
Okay.
Southern word.
Yeah, I'd be.
Or another good Southern term, ill. Let's see what else. Hateful. Impatient. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. And that was my life for a long time. I think.
Some years.
For some years with doing a lot of litigation. Because it just comes with a job, man. You're all in knots all the time. So you got to be able to do what? So how do you make it through those things? All those fights and, just life. You know what I mean? Because people can be selfish. You're never selfish because you're just sweet and kind and the most sweet and kind person in the world, right? You're never selfish unless you don't get to do what you want to do.
Whatever. That's not even true. So, basically, you just have to look past the evildoers and the evil and just know that better days are coming.
Better days are coming.
No, you just have to really know that you're in it for the long haul and things will get better. Change is coming, I can feel it.
Alright, so those are all great one-liners and cryptic answers from somebody.
But that's what I do.
But what I think is
That's what I do.
What I think is you have to know, I know that I love you to pieces. I know that I love our family. No matter if you make me so mad sometimes that I can chew nails. Literally.
I don't think I do.
Crap thunder, okay? Literally, like just angry.
Hey, do you remember that
I
song?
know that
I wish I had like.
I know that I still love you. Even when I'm seeing red, I know that I still love you. That you're the mother of 6 of my children. Not that I have any more, only 6. That you're the mother of our 6 children.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
That I don't have any more?
Yes.
Oh. I'm positive.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
But
absolutely 100% positive. So, are you looking to see if there are any comments?
there's none.
Okay.
There
So anyway,
there aren't any. Mari Povich isn't here, saying it's 99.9% yours. I'm kidding again.
oh, the kids?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway,
If you were home during the day, you'd know what I was talking about.
so
I don't watch that. Never.
I just have to know,
Flip.
I just know always that I'm never giving up and I'm never bailing. Okay? Because, and I think that's what people do, is for fleeting things, in momentary moments of pleasure, or they think the grass is greener on the other side, in those angry moments, they'll bail. They'll go get another apartment or move out or something or give up.
That
And
grass
that's what
might
happens.
not really be green. It might be painted green. Might be fake.
I mean, that's why we're still together, I think. That you're just an amazing person.
Thanks.
Seriously.
Thank you.
But, you do a great job with the kids. And have worked a lot with our office too.
That's true.
But I think there's always temptation out there. Drinking, whatever, is tempting, that's why I think families are so important. It just keeps you grounded to each other and to what's right and what should be done. We're going to have to teach those kids how to close that door over there.
Well, the lock is.
It's still not closed.
It's locked, and so.
No, it's not. You just have to turn it. Even if it's not locked, you have to turn it to close it. Anyway, so, because it sounds like they're about to break the door back there when they do that. What you can't see is that kids are running around all around us today. Okay?
You can see the little red jacket in the background wearing my coat, but that's cool. At least she's warm.
We're at.
Riding her bike.
Oh, is she running? Oh, really? Okay.
They both have. I have 2 red coats, and they have both of them on, which is fine. I'm glad that they're warm. But they show up like the little red jacket.
Steph, do you have any temptations?
Not marital temptations.
What does that mean? What does that mean about marriage?
I just don't.
I don't tempt you?
I don't put myself in situations where I would be tempted. That is something I've done for a long time.
What do you mean?
I'm probably not gonna.
Ever since that one time?
Please. I'm probably not gonna be somewhere without you at midnight. Somewhere, just.
Like, what
I'm
does
not
that
gonna
mean?
be vulnerable or available. And that's vague, but you know what I mean. Everybody knows what I mean there. Okay, how about this?
I don't know what you mean women?
I don't want to call anybody else out because there's lots of really awesome people that do things differently than me.
Yeah.
But you're probably
I don't think you can say what you mean and be honest without hurting people's feelings.
You're probably not going to find me at the club without you.
Right, so you're not going to go out
No,
to the club without me.
like never.
Because that's just what? Because you can be.
It's just a
Because what?
situation that would be tempting. Not for me, but for other people. They'd be like, oh, hey, she's here with no man, so.
You mean for guys?
I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. That would never happen.
You mean mid would hit on you?
Never. That would never
See,
happen.
I have to try to cross-examine her to get the points
What?
out.
Where did what? Okay, where did he go? It's okay. I told Tucker he could go.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's on his bike. He's fine.
Jordan's gone too.
Okay.
He's on the
We're doing a show right now.
now.
Alright, so anyway.
So I don't like talking about this stuff because now I sound like a big head, but that's not what I mean. I
I don't think it's a big head. I think you got, I mean, look, you have principles. Should you be ashamed of your principles or your strategies?
No, but I'm
to stay
also
married?
not trying to make other people feel bad.
Well, it's not like you're poo-pooing on somebody else, okay? Obviously, the world has a lot of problems where divorce rates would be like 50 to 55%.
Yeah, but, yeah, okay.
So for me, I don't care if there's haters out there that don't like what I'm saying. In fact, I fully expect there are. And if they're not, then I'm not saying it right.
Okay.
I'm serious. So you're saying you don't go to the club, you don't put yourselves in situations
Me personally.
where, well, who else is in the room?
Yeah, but I have people that I know and love who can do these things, and it's fine, and they handle themselves like ladies. But me, I'm just not doing that.
Well, you're not doing that because
Out of respect for you, and because really that would be boring for me without you there anyway.
you want me there,
Yeah.
because I'm a clown and I set the party off, right? And because you know that guys would hit on you or whatever,
That never happened.
which would open the door for temptation for them and for you.
Never happened.
And for you, right? It would open the door for temptation for them and for you.
I guess.
And you might be drinking
No.
or whatever. And they might be drinking or whatever.
What? No.
And you know, just one thing leads to another or something. Or you start a spark or something. Or those thoughts in your head. I think you get those thoughts in your head. I do it, you do it. Like, oh, what, I forgot about this.
Is that I would start dancing and I would be so good that people would be jealous, and then a huge fight would ensue because of jealousy.
Because you're such a good dancer.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
No.
so anyway, yeah, I mean, I totally get what you're saying. Is there anything else?
I forgot what we were talking about.
What do you do to stay in a relationship, to not be tempted with me? To
You
jump
just
in,
set certain
to jump in
boundaries.
bed with somebody else.
Well, for one, I have 6 children, and I'm either at home
But you're a good looking woman.
or with you, or at the grocery store, or at church. That's
There's
about
advice for you men out there.
That's
Just load them
about
up
it.
with children.
Then you can't ever have any free time, so whatever.
Probably not a good idea if you don't already have a stable relationship to add a bunch of children in the
Yeah,
mix.
don't,
I'd say that.
no.
Because it makes it harder. The
But
more responsibilities you have. with
you
children.
set boundaries, I think. And I think
So you set your own boundaries.
different people can have different boundaries. Like,
Well, you don't. I don't
like-
think you should apologize for your
I'm
experience.
saying, like, if you
I think that's what
are,
you're doing. I think you
if you're
apologize
a
for
married
yourself.
man and you've got 20 different women calling you every day and they're your best buddies,
Yeah.
that might be hard on the wifey.
All right. So
However,
let me
you
just
have
let me just
20
make a statement. Let
you
me
have
make a
20
statement.
women calling you every day, but that's different. That's work,
No married man.
professional.
That's a heterosexual married man has 20 different women calling him on a regular basis, and is just friends with them, unless it's just some kind of purely professional job. But if you're just talking because you're friends with ladies, then I mean, at some point, I'm just saying, just in my experience, if you're trying to holler at a bunch of women, it's not just for friendship. So I think that's bullshit.
I'm just saying
I
boundaries.
think you're gonna try to tap one up.
I'm just saying boundaries.
Try to hit that.
Okay, so you have to have those.
So that would be a bad idea for me, right? Because at some point, as a red-blooded heterosexual male,
Did you just
something might. Well, I mean, no.
I'm kidding. I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't think so. But I don't care if I offend somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got nothing to do.
I love everybody, but
I mean, I do too. I'm just saying what I am. If I'm talking to a woman, I mean, if I'm a heterosexual male, then I'm talking to a bunch of dudes. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Then I might be tempted. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not.
Saying set clear boundaries.
I'm not. What you laughing at?
I don't know. Where did this go? Where did this conversation go? Let's move on.
You're talking about setting boundaries.
Let's move on.
So for me, boundaries would be not putting myself in super compromising positions with a lot of hot female women. Because
like don't go to I don't know, Panama City Beach during spring break when you're married.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be tempted
by
that. I wouldn't be tempted by that. Because
maybe not now because you're like 40. But
I'm like 25, thank you. So but that wouldn't tempt me. You know what I mean? Because a smart, beautiful, blonde-headed, professional woman, who has her shit together, that's what tempts me. And I got that at home.
I forgot what. Yeah, obviously.
So yeah, boundaries are great. So boundaries for me, I'll tell you what my boundaries are. You want to hear my boundaries? We'll do some therapy.
Yeah, go for it. Let's hear it.
Okay. Look into my eyes. Because I'm going to tell you what boundaries.
Well, that's a bad angle for me. Okay.
What angle for what? For the camera?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
They don't.
So anyway, check it out. Boundaries for me are. Why are you laughing?
I can't.
Why are you laughing?
I can't look into your eyes on camera.
Boundaries for me are not being in, just putting myself in what I know are compromising situations with other women.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if somebody drops a hook, like, or an invitation or something that could be seen that way, with a look or something on the phone or whatever else.
Direct message.
A message, something, whatever. Oh, we haven't talked about social media. Then I'm just not going to follow up on that. I'm going to make sure I put that aside.
Trash it.
Or act like, just play it off. I'm going to deflect it and move on. Because I love her. And I think you do it for me. So I don't think I need anybody else. Like, I couldn't imagine being married to multiple women. People who do that.
Could you imagine if you were, but I was still here?
It would be, I might as well just go ahead and get on some Xanax or something. Some kind of drug.
Full time.
Yeah.
All day.
Although I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't take any medicine ever. So I think there's other ways to deal with problems by actually dealing with the problems. So
let's not go there either.
No.
Because people are all different, and no. Those are toes we don't. No.
Why? The pharmaceuticals companies go there.
No, but some people.
They go there. They make hundreds of billions of dollars on that crap. Telling everybody they're nuts and they need a bunch of drugs.
Some people need a little help, and that's.
Do you think that they're abused though? You don't think that they're abused?
Yes.
You don't think that doctors and pharmacists
there are lots of people that don't need them.
And the pharmaceutical companies are complicit, along with insurance companies, and just make billions of dollars prescribing drugs for people who don't need it?
Yeah,
how about that's what I think?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But there is baby crying right now.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to wrap it up. That's our show on temptation and commitment. I think you just got to stay committed. There's always going to be temptation out there. Social media, huge temptation. I'm on social media all the time. You are too. And
yeah, but if I start taking pictures in my bathing suit, I'm like this in the camera, that's wrong.
Why is that wrong? Is that like cheating or something? No, because you're like, Because you're putting it out
You
there.
don't need to put it out.
You're putting the booty out there because like it's from on the market or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't need to do that.
Now we sound.
You don't think?
Now we sound like Mr. and Mrs. McJudgerton. But no.
I'm sexy. So I can't take sexy pics and put them out there.
Yeah,
For
you
art?
can do what you want to. That's whatever.
What?
Sure.
I can.
Get us. Yeah, just why don't you go lay down and put your arms behind your head and do an overshot.
What I like is when the girl. I like when the girls do this. They put it. The camera up here. Okay, check this out. I'll show you. They put the camera up here and then they do this. Right? They do this. And then they put the camera up here. Check it out. And then they do like this and then look up. Like that. That's what I like.
Yeah, but sometimes it's wrong and people just like this.
They do it wrong?
Yeah, because you're laying.
What's that face mean? What's it when you're doing it? What are you trying to say?
Laying down is not really a good angle for a lot of people, me included. So I just look like her.
Like you got some,
According
like you're getting ready to
her.
blast off or something? Like you got some G-forces?
Yeah, or like I'm part of an alien. No, there's some baby really
Go get the
good.
baby.
I have to get that.
Dude, man. Thank you. So fine. So fine. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been third edition of Speaker of the House. Got Stephanie talking a little bit. It took a little bit, but got her to open up about some things. Commitment and temptation. There's always going to be a ton of temptation in life, in any profession. I think law, it can be even tougher to deal with simply because you got such a stressful work environment. You work closely with a lot of different people, men and women working closely together, lawyers, paralegals, everybody, and it can just be an emotional packed situation, which equals sometimes temptation, and you just simply have to know that, hopefully what you have at home and those relationships and those beautiful children that you have mean more to you than some kind of momentary fling or pleasure. And I mean, if you're going out with the boys all the time, every night, I mean, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I can get some boys again. I used to have a lot of boys.
No, that was pretty
Can I do that?
crappy.
Can I get boys and go out?
You can have
After work?
all the boys that you want.
And we can go out and hang out?
Yes, just
Every
not
night?
every day. No, not every day.
I didn't used to do it every day.
She laughed and she wasn't even born. She doesn't know.
So yeah, I mean, if you're doing that, then you're obviously gonna be in some bad spots and situations. And I mean, I think you just have to realize how important family is. Family's number one. You got to put family number one. I'm gonna offend a lot of people by saying that too. You got to put family number one above all else, and not betray your family. Because if you do, then you're really betraying yourself. And I think you're kind of a piece of crap. Peace.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Plus, you're more productive.
Greg, you have to cut it out.
I do.
Yeah, it's 39 minutes. It's good.
So we gotta get 40.
Just keep pushing. Okay, we'll stop.
All right. See you later. Oh, I look good in the 80s tracksuit. Look at the hair. Looks like my 7th grade girlfriend. Nice hair, Steph. What do you think?
Big hair.
And your 80s rocker boyfriend.
Yes.
Rock on.